Hi, my name is Muhammad Ghazi bin Burhanuddin from GBA 1114C.
My name is Nur Asyafikal Nazam. I'm from JBA 1114C.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Ramani Hakimi bin Muhammad Tahir. I am from JBA 1114C.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. Welcome to our video. Today we will present to you about Chapter 6 Project Management from past year paper April 2010 and October 2010. Okay, let's go. Okay, my name is Muhammad Ghazi bin Burhanuddin. Today I will present about April 2010. Draw a appropriate PERT network diagram and determine the EET and the LET. Okay, we go to the first activity is A. From immediate predecessor, none. So we put here 1 and A. And then the next activity is B. No predecessor. So we draw here. And next C. Predecessor of A. Okay, this is A. So we draw here. We put a 2 here. And we put and C 2 here. And then D. Predecessor from A and B. So this is come from the same activity. So we will create one dummy from 2 to write the D. Okay, now we have dummy 0, 3 the event, and we can draw the D. Okay, next E. Predecessor from C. This is C. So we draw a line here and we put the E here. Next is F. Predecessor from C. Okay, this is C. And we put here from event 4. This F3. Okay, next G. Come from D. This is D, okay. D line and E line. So we put the event here, 5. And we draw a line. We put the G5 here. And the final activity is H. Okay. Come from predecessor F and G. Okay, this is F. We have a line of F. We have a line of G. So they are connected. So we can draw a line and put H here. And then for the final event, we have 7 event. Total event we have 7. Okay, now we draw the EET. The first EET is 0. We add with 2 and this can, and the second event will be 2. The third event 0 plus 3. Next 2 plus 2. Event 4 we have 4 EET. To calculate EET for event 5, we have 4 here plus 4 is 8. And then 3 plus 4 is 7. So we take the larger one. The larger one, 4 plus 4 is 8. Okay, now this is 8. For determine this event EET, we must add 4 plus 3 equal to 7 and 4 plus 5 8 plus 5 equal to 13. So we take the larger one. So we have 13 here. And then 13 plus 2 is 15. Okay, the EET we have 15 completion time. And then for LET, from back here 15 minus by 2, so we have 13. And then 13 minus by 5 to get an LET for event 5, 8. Okay, how I get this 4? Because of I take the smallest one. 13 minus 3 is 10. 8 minus 4 is 4. Okay, so 4 is the smallest one, so I take the 4. 8 minus by 4, we get 4 for event 3. And 4 minus by 2, we get 2 here. So we actually have 2 options, from 2 minus 2 and 4 minus 3. 2 minus 2 is 0. 4 minus 3 is 1. So we take the smallest one. So the LET for event 1 is 0. So the completion time is 15 weeks.
So, for the question C, Identify the critical activity and determine the project completion time. The answer for this question is project completion time is 15 weeks and critical activity is A, C, E, G and H.
For April 2010, question 3D, calculate total float, free float and independent float for activity D. As you can see, activity D is between event 3 and event 5. So for total float is time can be delayed without affecting the project completion time. How to calculate it? The method to calculate it is, first we will LET from event 5 will minus EET of event 3 and then we will minus the duration time. So the answer is 8 minus 3 and minus 4. We will get 1 week. For free float is time available if an activity start time is delayed without making it critical. The method to calculate it is the EET from event 5 will minus EET from event 3 and then minus the duration. So for free float of activity D is 8 minus 3 minus 4. We will get 1 week. And for independent float is time available if an activity start time is delayed at most and finish at earliest. How to calculate it is EET from event 5 will minus LET from event 3 and then minus the duration. So we will get 8 minus 4 minus 4 equal to 0 week.
And now for October 2010, draw the appropriate PERT or CPM diagram. We can see here activity A, no predecessor, so we put event 1 here and we put A here. Line A and R, this is A. Okay, now activity B, so we put the event 2 here and then we draw a line, we put B4. C, predecessor A, also come from the same predecessor A. Draw a line here and put C3 here. And now D, predecessor from A, we put the line here and we draw the D7. E, predecessor from B. Okay, this is the line of B, so we put the event here, we draw the line and we put an E here. 6. F come from C and D. Actually they come from same event, so they cannot end with the same event. Okay, we must put a dummy. So this is 4 and we put 5 here for event 5. We put a dummy. This is a dummy. Okay, from C and D, and we put the line for F. So I will choose the 7 because this is the larger one. So 7 F2. Okay, G come from E and F. Okay, this is a line of E and this is a line of F. So we draw the line here and we put the G here. G7 and then H come from B. Okay, this is B. Oh, too far. Okay, draw a line, a long line here and we put the H9. And then I, the final activity is I, come from predecessor G and H. Okay, we must draw the line, we must put the event. Okay, this is a line and this is the event. Okay, we draw here I, and final event is egg. Okay, now we will calculate the EET and the LET. Okay, event 1 0 plus 1, event 2 is 1 plus 4 for event 3 we have 5 here. Okay, 1 plus 3 for event 4 we have 4, 2 plus 7 for event 5 we have 8. Oh, not 2, 1 my bad. 1 plus 7 is 8. Okay, okay, now is 5 plus 6 Okay, why I choose 11? Because 5 plus 6 is 11 and 8 plus 2 is 10. So I will take the larger one. The larger one is 5 plus 6 equal to 11. Okay, now 11 plus 7 equal to 18. Same also, we have 11 plus 7 equal to 18 and 5 plus 9 equal to 14, and I will take the larger one. The larger one is 11 plus 7 is 18, so 18 plus 4 we have 22. So the EET is 22. For LET, 22 minus 4, 18, minus 7 we have 11, 18 minus 9 equal to 9, and 11 minus 6 equal to 5. So we will take the smallest one, 5 here, and then 11 minus 2, or 11 minus 2 is 9. 9 minus the 0 is 9. Okay, to get a LET for event 2, we must choose from these three. 5 minus 4 equal to 1. 9 minus 3 equal to 6. 9 minus 7 equal to 2. So I will take the smallest one, 1. And then 1 minus 1 is 0. Yes, we get LET 0. And for the completion time, we have 22 weeks.
Next, for October 2010, question C. Calculate the Alias project completion time. So we need to see the duration, which will get the earliest time. So the answer is 18 weeks. How I get 18 weeks? First, we will go from event 1 to event 2, which is duration is 1. From event 2 to event 3, the duration is 4. From event 3 to event 7, the duration is 9. And from event 7 to event 8, the duration is 4. So we will plus all the duration. 1 plus 4 plus 9 plus 4. We will get 18 weeks. For question 3D, identify the critical path and critical activity. First, the critical path. Critical path means the path whose activities are expected to consume the most time, in which determines the completion time. The easiest way to know the critical path when the EET and LET is the same number. So in this question, we will go for the critical path. We go to 1 from event 1, event 2, event 3, event 6, event 7, and event 8, because all of the EET and LET is the same number. For critical activity is activity on the path of which will delay the completion time. The answer for critical activity is A, D, F, G, I, because all of this will delay the completion time.
So, the last question is E. Calculate the total float, free float, and independent float for activity F. Right, so for the first is total free float of activity F. Activity F is in path between 5 and 6. First thing first, for total float of activity F, we need to find the LET and then the previous EET and minus the duration time. So the LET of activity F is 11, and then previous EET, which is 8, and minus 2, which is the duration time, is equal to 1, which is 1 week. So next is free float. First thing first, we need to find the EET and then minus the previous EET and minus the duration time. So EET, which is 11, minus previous EET, which is 8, and then minus 2, which is the duration time, is equal to 1, which is 1 week. For the independent float, the first thing first is we need to find the EET of activity F, LET, and the duration time. The EET of activity F is 11 minus 9, which is LET, and minus 2 for the duration time. is equal to 0.